like a year and a half before, but I couldn't write it for some reason. I just could never sit down and write this song in particular until I think it was in May while we were doing those one-offs in the Bahamas. So I was able to sit down by the pool one day and I grabbed the guitar and wrote it, and it was awesome.
Joe, how does it feel to be 20? Feels pretty good, actually. I'm no longer a teenager. I don't know what that means. At heart, I will always be.
There's a comment that said, Nick Jonas, you look older than Joe.
Nick, why'd you write Black Keys?
Black Keys is a song that I wrote at the piano in our house. It was a kind of a, it sounds like a story, but it was a stormy day in Los Angeles, and it was the nighttime, and there was really, it was like me, I think I was alone at the house, everyone else was out, and I saw the piano, it was just sitting there, so I went out and I sat by the piano and wrote it. And it just came to me. And originally the concept, it only took like 20 minutes, but originally the concept was that, it was the first song that I'd written on the black keys of the piano. I'd written a bunch on the white keys, but the black keys was the only one. And so then the concept came that it wasn't about the black keys, but about how sometimes seeing things black and white, day and night is much better than trying to mix it up with color and ruin the picture. And it just really stood out to me, that concept that sometimes simplicity is better, and not letting things get inside your head that could kind of mess you up from the path you're on.
There's a question, Nick, that said, do you guys purposely put the words lines, vines, and trying times in your songs on this last record?
When we wrote
Thank
the
you
album,
for noticing that.
Yeah.
When we wrote the album, we kind of we looked at all the songs, and there's these few words that kept popping up in each song. One was lines, one was vines, one was trying times, and they kind of all went together, and that's how we kind of came up with the name.
Definitely. I think putting those words in the songs actually kind of made the whole album kind of like come back to one, because we had a bunch of different sounds and feels on the record, so it really made it feel uniform.
We were raised in an eclectic group of music and artists, and so we wanted to make this album something, kind of three different individual sounds. There's a bit of a country flair in some of the songs, kind of a more funk, Minneapolis funk sound, and then I think the other one was just kind of our straightforward pop rock sound. And so to take all those sounds and try to make this next album was a challenge for us, but really exciting.
There's a question that said, do you ever make songs that aren't on the album? Oh yeah, tons. We write lots and lots of songs that don't make the album, and sometimes they carry over to other albums. Like, for example, Live to Party was a song we wrote originally for like the original Jonas Brothers record, and then it carried over to the Jonas soundtrack for the TV show.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite movie, Nick?
My favorite movie? Right. Turn Right.
We were watching NASCAR.
No. We were actually on the set of our TV show, and there's a song that you should all go check out right now by Bryan Adams called Walk On By. It's a song that inspired Turn Right, and we listened to the song together. Joe showed it to us, and we fell in love with it, and we said we should write a song like this. We really like this song. And so we grabbed the guitars in the dressing room when we had some downtime from shooting, and basically just wrote the song, and it kind of came to us and was a really cool thing, and played it for Chelsea Staub, who plays Stella on the show. She loved it, and it was just cool to see that that kind of came together like that, being inspired by another artist. So how many songwriters do we have in the chat right now? If you're a songwriter, just write us and tell us that you're a songwriter, and then tell us how long you've been writing songs. Because we're always interested to.
Definitely.
I saw a comment that said, Joe, I have a name.